Alright, David against Tygamer. First match is on Zoo. Tygamer did lose against Taylor on Zoo, but that maybe gave him the practice he needed to come back. Oh, hits the spikes. David taking the big turnaround instead may have been the better solution. Tygamer trying to block David's hook, but slightly too late. Takes the skip, but David is just too fast. He has too many resources, too many items, too many everything. Wait for Tygamer to go by to actually hook to perfectly ice him pretty easily. And David takes the first match. One oh. David is very confident on his victory. First to 5. First to 7 if redo. Confident he's gonna beat him, but not very confident on the map pick. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe just winning takes some time. David seems very confident he's gonna win. Tygamer also proving he is able to win against David. He did get scored one point against David last time. Last map he won on against David, I believe, was on Snowden because he got 4 balls in a row. So maybe if he goes another golden hook, yeah, that's the golden hook hell. You hate to see it. And it is 2-0 for David. Forgot to update the overlay. There we go. Tygamer building confidence. Trying to put down his opponent with words. Going on Lantern Festival. Alright, Tygamer got an ice. David dodges it really well. Dodges the second ice really well as well. And even boxes. Oh, uses his items perfectly to completely deny Tygamer everything. Could not take the big swing up into the boost. Could not just grapple correctly because of the ball. Tygamer zoning David away from the swing up. Fortunately, it's not gonna be enough just yet. Tygamer still needs to break this lead from David. However, Tygamer has an ice. He might be able to make great use of it. Manages to find an angle to slow David down a bit. Ooh, golden grapple. Golden grapple desync. You hate to see this one. Tygamer is starting to get ahead. If he gets an item, this could be very big. Decides to use the shockwave to protect himself from potential insta-balls. Uses the other way to protect himself from balls. Shockwave there. And Tygamer is able to dodge the shockwave, but does not have much boost for it. David decides to use the shockwave to protect himself from the rocket, and that's gonna be the 3rd point for David. Alright, buckle up, Tygamer. You can do this. I smell a big comeback coming. Going Snowden, the map he won on against David last time. Maybe that's because the background is blue and David is blue, so he has a harder time seeing himself. Ooh, because of the ice forces David to run into the spikes. David seems very displeased with this map. You may have found his weakness. Very, very good ice. Waited for a really long time to actually use this one. Right, cycles the bomb. Gets a second shockwave. Tygamer forced to use all his boosts to try and get by both of these. And slightly mistimed the second one and gets a 90. David predicts Tygamer trying to tackle above the spikes. Tygamer holding onto his shockwave. David just boosting through it. Gets a rocket, not gonna be very useful for this exact moment. Decides to cycle again, another rocket. And gets a golden hook. Cycles it as well. Not very lucky on the item pulls, but still managed to not get completely demolished. Tygamer gets an ice, and ooh, this is a pretty bad decision. Bad position for David. An ice in this very spot is very dangerous. When Tygamer hits it, gets him a very massive lead. David will not lose on this one just yet. Still got time to come back. In fact, he's going. He's really going. Oh, this bomb trying to predict the ping. Gets a second chance. While Tygamer is starting to get all his balls back, but this is slightly too late as David just takes the 3rd point. The 4th point, sorry. So 4-0. Tygamer's last pick. Actually, no, unless he makes a massive comeback. And then we start again on a 1st to 7. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a massive comeback. Then pick a map you're bad at, and he won't expect it. Hit them where they don't expect it. Maybe picking Void could have been a good decision, because it's a very neutral map. Like, it's not very difficult, but it's also not too hard. Not too easy. Like Void or Genetics. For very consistency. I don't know how good David is on Factory, maybe? Actually, no, I don't think that would have been a good idea. Anyways, Tygamer with the bomb. David, full boost with a drill. Because why not? Thank you, Gert. Oh, hits the spikes. Tygamer is gonna be able to get all his boost back. With that golden grapple, puts Tygamer very far back. Gonna be forced to do the classic rollout on this map. David does not have much boost though. So if he uses it, if Tygamer gets a lucky shockwave, might be able to make good use of it. However, he's holding onto that bomb a long time, and this worked out. Incredible. Very good rocket, very good timing. Puts David into the ground. Good timing on the golden grapple. Does not wait for the gate. Respectable. A rocket not going to be able to make much for David. That ball. Oh my god! David tries to use the ball aggressively, but Tygamer predicts it and uses it defensively. And David admits defeat after hitting the boxes. That is 4-1. Oh, David just wanted to play Genetics. Let's see it. This map is mainly about consistency and item plays. Pretty much a faster factory, but with no big swing parts. Bit less interaction between players, mostly going forward. David got a ball. Not gonna be able to make good use of it until he actually cycles it or use it. Might be able to make it work. Like getting ahead and using it there maybe? Ooh, but Tygamer's shockwave actually blocked David's hook, so he lost all his speed because he couldn't fast grapple. Tygamer taking the skip, and David, for some reason, following him, decides to use all his boost. Flexing his diamond badge. David slowly but surely making a big comeback. Still holding onto that ball. Tygamer losing more and more ground as we speak. I do not have the context, Sleepy. Tygamer taking the skip. David actually does not want to use items on this map. Just wants to do pure mechanics. Not looking to play games. Who get Tygamer getting tackled by David might be big. Ooh, Tygamer getting the advantage again. Ooh, David does not leave it. Still ahead. Still going. God, this round is never gonna end. Tygamer making a small mistake, but actually adapting pretty well, but that's not gonna be enough for David, who takes the 5th point in the 5-2-1. GG's.